the quietest military outposts guarding the edge of the Arctic frontier at the top of the world, above the line where trees stop growing and civilization thins to almost nothing. A handful of humans sit in extraordinary silence, not for peace, but for vigilance. These are the edge of the world military outposts, tiny, remote, utterly isolated stations where a few dozen soldiers and scientists monitor one of the most geopolitically contested regions on Earth. As Arctic ice melts and new shipping routes open, the high Arctic has become the most rapidly militarized region on Earth. Russia, Canada, Norway, and the United States have stationed personnel at some of the world's most remote and extreme outposts. Not in the news, not visible on tourist maps, but quietly watching. This video visits the most extraordinary of these frontier stations, from the northernmost permanently inhabited settlement on Earth in Canada's Nunavut to a Norwegian military post on a volcanic island with no civilian population, to Russia's northernmost Arctic fortress. These are not just military bases, they are human stories of extraordinary isolation. Fetch ELC and key facts. 1. Canadian Forces Station Alert, Ellesmere Island, Canada. The world's northernmost permanently inhabited settlement is at 82.5 degrees N on the tip of Ellesmere Island. A population of roughly 55 military and civilian personnel at any given time. Operates as a signals intelligence unit and a weather research station. It is closer to Moscow than Ottawa. In winter, it experiences months of complete darkness. 2. Jan Mayen Island Station, Norway, a remote volcanic island in the Arctic Ocean, 500 kilometers east of Greenland, with no permanent residents, no harbor, and no civilian access. Norway maintains a combined meteorological and military outpost here, staffed by rotating military personnel. Its defining feature is Berenberg, the world's northernmost active volcano at 2,277 m, permanently glaciated and last erupting in 1985. 3. Pituffik Space Base, formerly Thule Air Base, Greenland, the northernmost U.S. military outpost, located 1,500 kilometers inside the Arctic Circle in Greenland. A key hub for space surveillance, missile warning, and satellite monitoring. In a region of intense geopolitical attention, following President Trump's stated interest in acquiring Greenland. 4. Negerskoye Air Base, Franz Josef Land, Russia. Russia's northernmost military base, located on the Franz Josef Land archipelago northeast of Svalbard. Since 2015, Russia has transformed it from a Soviet-era base into a year-round operational facility hosting S-4. Russia now operates over 30 military sites across the Arctic. 5. Svalbard, Longyearbyen, Norway, the world's northernmost civilian settlement. Under the unique Svalbard Treaty, citizens of all 46 signatory nations can live and work here freely, including Russia. Norway hosts Svalsat, the world's largest antenna for low-orbit satellite downlinks. Meanwhile, Russia operates the coal mining settlement of Barentsburg 60 kilometers away, home to Russian and Ukrainian workers. Geopolitical tension in the world's most peaceful-looking Arctic town. 6. Resolute Bay, Nunavut, Canada, the Canadian Armed Forces' main Arctic training center, among the world's most isolated settlements with a population of under 200. Located at 74.7 degrees N, it serves as the launching point for extreme cold weather operations, training, and Arctic sovereignty exercises. In a region of intense geopolitical attention, following President Trump's stated interest in acquiring Greenland.
The World Uncharted. Subscribe and turn on notifications. Like this video if it inspired you. Comment, where should Terra Ignota go next?